Successful people don't give themselves a choice but to succeed. You guys have to get to the point where you're not giving yourself a choice. It is, I am going to fucking succeed no matter how hard it is, no matter how difficult the road, no matter how many people stand in my way, no matter what. On the days I don't feel like it, guess what? I'm still getting up, I'm still putting my fucking work boots on, and I'm still going out and kicking fucking ass. That's what people who succeed do. I challenge you guys to quit being victims and whiny little crybabies about every bad thing that happens to you and start being thankful that you have the opportunity to grow, get stronger, get more focused, get more skilled, and kick more ass because of every hardship you face.
I'm tired. I'm tired of people calling me saying, E.T., I put in 6 months. I don't see it. I put in a year. I ain't see it. Are you kidding me? You're about to stop the process because you can't see the prize? You're about to quit? You're about to give up? You cannot give up because it ain't what you see. You cannot give up. And if you don't see nothing, if you don't see no results, you don't give up and you don't give in because you're not doing it for the accomplishment. You're doing it because you are in love with the process. Champions keep going when they don't have anything left in their tank. When it's over, when they're tired, when they're frustrated, when they spent their last dime, that's when they get started. It's when you have nothing left. That's when it's showtime. When you find the way out of no way, when you find breath that you don't have, when you find energy that did not exist, when you want this thing as bad as you want to breathe, that's when you find a way.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it.
You'll go through some failures. Even when you're struggling, even when you're discouraged, and you feel like other people have given up on you, don't ever give up on yourself.
What are you going to do now? How are you going to flip it upside down and say, Roger that, now I'm going to harness this and you'll read about me years from now?
Nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits.
Thicken your skin. Become more of a human being. Once you overcome the reflection in the mirror, you've done it.
You get more by building. You learn more by listening.
The difference isn't the way people handle themselves when things go well. The moments that really matter are the moments when life tells you no.
Rainbows only follow storms, and loss creates leaders, and whatever goes around comes around. We have a chance and an opportunity to change the world because nobody changes in good times. People only change in bad times. No one changes when they're comfortable, they change when they're uncomfortable. We have a chance now to change the world. I am somebody. I will be the change in the world.
There is no excuse for not trying. Where you are right now doesn't have to determine where you'll end up. No one's written your destiny for you. You write your own destiny. You make your own future. Dr. King once said, before we reach the majestic shores of the promised land, there is a frustrating and bewildering wilderness ahead. We must still face prodigious hilltops of opposition and gigantic mountains of resistance. But with patient and firm determination, we will press on. The future rewards those who press on. With patient and firm determination, I'm going to press on. I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. I don't have time to complain. I'm going to press on. Stop complaining. Stop crying. We are going to press on. We've got work to do.
See, the problem is most people, what they're doing is they're all at this mountain called success, and they're all strolling around the fucking bottom of this mountain, and they're looking for an elevator to carry them to the top. See, they haven't realised yet that there is no fucking elevator. Stop looking for an easy way to the top. Stop looking for the shortcut, because let me tell you, there ain't one. No matter who you are, you have where you are right now and where you want to fucking be. And there's only one road or one path that takes you there, and that's hard fucking work, baby. You have everything you need to have everything you want, but you must get to work.
We all have things that beat us down and make us want to quit. And it's what you do when you get to that edge that determines what you're going to be. People do one of two things. They either A, shut down completely, or B, when you get to the edge and you get to the brink and you get to the time where you've had enough, you start to take productive action in the direction that you know you need to go. We all have a choice. And what defines who we're going to be and whether we're going to be people who regret their whole entire life, or we're going to be champions and people who set standards and become role models, comes down to what we do when we're on the brink. It's A, go be a bitch, or B, do the fucking work.
The journey is not easy. Before you start that journey, you must fuel yourself with the right reasons, the right fuel to sustain the entire journey. Everyone's hot off the start, but after a month or so into it, or a couple weeks into it, with the wear and tear and the grind starts to hit you, you start losing focus on the horizon, do you not? And you focus on the speed bumps, the daily activities, losing sight of their true purpose. You give too much value of what the pain is today. We can't win this war, guys. It's the want factor. Once you find out you want, then you combine the mind and the body together. That's when life gets exciting, guys. It's not the potential of the individual. It's not the genetics. It's the perseverance. If you constantly keep throwing shit against the wall, eventually something will stick, guys. Never give in to what you want. It's an uphill battle. It's a path less taken. It's a path that leads to character. You gotta earn that.
You gotta put in your work. You gotta put in your time. But you gotta find that thing that, honest to God, turns you on. And ain't nobody gotta dig it but you. And when you do find it, everybody ain't gonna dig it. Be prepared to spend a lot of time by yourself and be real focused and real clear on, this is where I'm going, and this is what I'm going to do, and this is what makes me happy.
To want and to be ambitious and to want to be successful is not enough. That's just desire. To know what you want, to understand why you're doing it, to dedicate every breath in your body to achieve. If you feel you have something to give, if you feel that your particular talent is worth developing, is worth caring for, then there's nothing you can't achieve.
If you want to be great, not good, not second, not third, if you want to be great, the very best at what you do, obsession is a necessity. When you get to a place where you immerse yourself in your craft, you're not studying to get a grade. You're not playing to score a point. You immerse yourself in it so you become it. And when you do it so much, when you do it time and time and time and time again, that you become great at what you do. Obsessed about it means you slept and you dreamed and you ate that. I'm determined I will be the very best at what I do. I gotta commit my very being to this thing. I gotta breathe it, I gotta eat it, I gotta sleep it. And until you get there, you'll never be successful in life. But once you get there, I guarantee you, the world is yours.
Failure is a massive part of being able to be successful. You have to get comfortable with failure. Failure is where all of the lessons are. You know, when you go to the gym and you work out, you want to take your muscles to the point where you get to failure, because that's where the adaptation is. That's where growth is. You gotta take a shot. You have to live at the edge of your capabilities. You gotta live where you're almost certain you're gonna fail. That's the reason for practice. Practice is controlled failure. You're getting to your limit, getting to your limit, getting to your limit. You can't lift that, you can't do that, until you get to the point that all of a sudden your body makes the adjustment and then you can do it. Failure actually helps you to recognize the areas where you need to evolve. So fail early, fail often, fail forward.
Commit means to carry into action deliberately. Commit means to make it happen no matter what. See, when you make a commitment, I'm going to become wealthy, when you make it important, when you decide I'm going to do it no matter what, life changes for you. Make it okay to fail. 85% of people allow their fear of failure to outweigh their desire to succeed. Anything that's worth doing is worth doing badly. Anything that's worth doing is worth doing right, as we have been taught, if you know how to do it. But if you don't know how to do it, it's worth doing badly until you get it right. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great.
Life's this game of inches. The margin for error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second.
If you were humble enough, if you were hungry enough, if you really wanted what you said, you'd sit down and you'd study what you do, and you'd say that I have not exhausted all my time. I have not exhausted all my resources. I can do this better.
It's the guy who's willing to die who's gonna win that itch. And I know if I'm gonna have any life anymore, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that itch. Because that's what living is.